Okay, in part 3, there are 4 types of questions they will ask you. And you need to prepare language for that. What do I mean by language? If someone asks you for comparison, now you know we have comparative structures, comparative adjectives. So you should be familiar with comparative language. For example, if you compare city life with village life, if you compare your country with a foreign country, okay, so the first thing is you should be familiar with comparative structures, and at least 2-3 comparative structures you should know. There will be a couple of questions about comparison. After comparison, the second is opinion. They will ask you 1 to 2 questions. Do you think, do you believe, in your opinion, according to you, or anything like that. And when they ask you your opinion, at least you should know 3 to 4 different phrases to give your opinion. For example, as far as I am concerned, and then you go on. There must be the starting statement to your question. For example, to my way of thinking, in my opinion, I strongly believe, something like that. Okay, so the first thing is comparison, the second is opinion, the third important thing is prediction. Prediction. They will ask you questions in future. How will the transport system of your country be after 10 years? Right? Do you think world will be a better place to live after 25 years? Now after 10 years, after 25 years. Now if you are not familiar with the question, you will answer world will be better, there will be this, there will be that, will. If you repeat the same structure time and again, that's the plan for disaster. At the end you get low band score. Now you should use the phrases like it is estimated, right? In the foreseeable future, these changes can be seen. Estimated, predicted, expected. So you should at least prepare 5-6 structures, and when they ask you a question in future, you are already prepared. It's a question about prediction, I know how to answer. So they will ask you. Next, after this, we've got advantages, disadvantages. Questions like, what are the benefits of using public transport? What are the drawbacks of leaving your country and studying abroad? So drawbacks, advantages, these 4-5 categories, and they will ask you 5-6 questions. Now the first thing is, when they ask you question in part 3, you should see, oh, this question is about my opinion. You say, okay, if they say what are the benefits, all right, this is advantages 1. If they say, how is the education system of your country in comparison with other countries? Say, okay, this is comparative. So you should know all these structures, because in part 3, examiner wants to see your response. Your response means if a question is asked in future, do you answer in future with a variety of phrases? In part 3, they decide your band score 7, 8, 9. Part 1 to 6 band, until there they decide. But in part 3, the way you answer, then they see your higher language skills, and those higher language skills are these structures. Comparative structure, prediction structures for that, benefits, advantages, disadvantages. So this is how you can understand the question well, right?